Welcome back everyone. Today we're in the Giants editor and I'm Joel, and as you can see this is the 10.0.3 version for Farming Simulator 25. We're going to go ahead and do a tutorial today and show you how to use the control option for basically you do trees and different objects that you want to spin just a little each time you place one, so you can do multiple trees. Every time you're hitting control you're placing a tree as you move your cursor along, and also how to use the shift function as well, which is basically the same thing except it doesn't turn when you place it. So if you wanted to do, say, light poles, they would be straight, and then or something that needs to be straight and doesn't need to turn when you're placing it, then that's what you would use it for. Say like a fence post that is a wooden square fence post that's not round. The round one really doesn't matter because it's round, but the square one, like this, is a round one, so it wouldn't matter. But if it was a square fence post, you wouldn't want it to rotate as you're placing them. But we're going to go ahead and grab a tree and use that to begin with. So we're going to back up and pick us a small tree. Let's just pick this tree. It's not small, but it'll do for this example. Appreciate everybody. Go ahead and smash the like button. Please check out the channel's playlist for gameplay videos and more tutorials. There's a lot on the channel, so check it out. We're going to click on this tree. We're going to look in this scene graph over here. If you don't have any of this, click on Window. You can get the attributes here. Any one of these you need, the terrain editing, click height, and you can pick one of these tabs when you get over here, right here. So you can get whatever you need. Get the console open. It'll come down to the bottom, and you just hover down here. If you have it, don't have it, you won't have this little arrow pop up. So there's the console, and you can get that down so when you need to check your work. But let's get started. You go ahead and select a tree. Make sure the whole thing is selected and not just the yellow D, because then you won't be getting everything. And we're going to go ahead and hit Control D as in dog, and then we're going to, and if we hold it down too long, it'll create a bunch of trees within the same spot. So if you'll click, now we didn't hold it down too long, so it looks like we did okay. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to duplicate it. Control D, duplicate, Control B, left mouse click. Now when you do that, you want to go ahead and start using your control option. So what you're going to have to do is hold down your left mouse button. So we're going to do it again. Control D, Control B. When I left mouse click, don't let go of that. Now I'm going to hold it there, hit Control. It just placed the tree and turned it. Now I'm going to scoot over. I'll have to come this toward us since it's such a big tree. And then I'm going to hit Control. It turned it again. I'm still holding left mouse button down. That's the most important thing. And then hit Control. And it turned the tree again. And I don't have a lot of room here, so we're going to let go of it for now and back out. We need to pick a smaller object. Let's see if we can find something smaller to give an example with. I guess this will work. As long as we get the whole thing. Yeah, let's do this because it'll spin and you'll know it's spinning. Alright, and it's small, so we should be able to see a bunch of them. Control D, then Control B. Now when I left mouse click, I'm not going to let go of left mouse button. Now I'm still holding left mouse button the whole time. Now I'm going to hit Control and it spins it. And then hit Control, it places it and spins it. So basically it's duplicating it again, it's spinning it and placing it. When I hit Control, I'm holding the left mouse button down, and when I want to place, I hit Control. Hold left mouse button down, hit Control, and it spins it and places it. Hold left mouse button down still, don't ever let it go the whole time. Control, 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 Control. And if those were trees, you can imagine each one would spin just a little bit. See how they're all turning just a little? Just a little here, a little more, a little more. That's what the trees will do, and it helps you get a little different look to it. Alright, now if we want, we'll use the same thing since it's right here and visible really nicely. Click another one. and we're going to do the shift function, which is pretty close to the same thing. But in this case, I'm just going to hit Control B, and then I'm going to left mouse click. Now I'm holding that left mouse button down when I did that. Do not let it go. Now I'm going to hit Shift, Shift, and you notice it's staying straight in the same angle. Every time I hit Shift, it's placing another one. It's duplicating it. I'm not duplicating it. It's duplicating it. I'm not hitting Control D. It's doing it. Hit Shift, and I'm never let go of the left mouse button. And you can see they're all staying in the same alignment. And then wherever you put it, it's going to be in that alignment. Okay, so it didn't turn it. So when you use the control feature, it turns it. Okay, but when you don't, and you use the shift one, it keeps them straight. So if we had a light pole somewhere, I don't even think let's see if we can get to a light pole or something. There ain't none out here, is it? We could do the street sign. That would make sense, because we could pretend like it was something that has to stay in that orientation. So you click your sign. Let's get beside it so we can see. Alright, click our sign. Make sure the whole thing's ready. Now, if we want it to spin, we do control, but we want it to stay straight, just like this, because we're going to run it down the road. Okay, so we're going to hit Control B just so we can move it to hold the left mouse button down. So we're going to move it over and hold the left mouse button down, and now we're going to hit Shift and move it over, not letting go of the left mouse button at all. That thing's held down the whole time. Now hit Shift, keep that left mouse button down, hit Shift, Shift, Shift. You can come this way, Shift, 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 and Shift, and it did not turn. Now we're going to do one with a turn option. And again, you should be able to do Control B, left mouse click, and hold it down, holding it down, and then hit Control. You don't have to do the duplicate first if you don't want to. You can see these are turning. I'm hitting Control, and they're turning. Each one is turning a little different. So if those was trees, see, those would be all turning different. But that's how you use the control function and the shift function to help you place a bunch of things down. And there is other ways that you can use a script to place trees down. You can use a spline to place down poles and things. But this is just so you can do it if you're doing just a certain little area. This is for beginners. This is not something in depth that others, that want splines or this or that. There's other ways of doing it as well. But we're going to go ahead and call that episode here. I hope you enjoyed. You can do a lot of other things. You can do pretty much anything you can click on for the most part, so long as it's something that you can place the way you want it. Poles and fence posts, and these even power poles, because you're not even going to have the lines. If you want that to do what it needs to do, just hit Control B, put it back where it was, hold the left mouse button, Shift, 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 and you can run that right on down the road, and you can just have it all ready to go. But you'd have to do your lines obviously separate. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and call that here. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Please hit that like button, subscribe, turn on your notification bell if you want to receive a notification every time I post a video. Goodbye, everybody.